Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Phonix, and what I have for you guys today is another episode of Elite Showcase, but this one's going to be kind of a twist on things. What we're going to be doing today is going to have an all-out battle, a war to see who reigns supreme for the best assault rifle in Advanced Warfare. That's right, the Obsidian Steed versus the HBR Insanity. You guys know they're the top two assault rifles in the game. I know some people might say the RIP, but the RIP can't 3-shot kill, and these two weapons are the most powerful assault rifles in the game, so let's get right into it. So, I have a couple categories here. We're going to kind of compare. We're going to go over some stats. First, before we get started though, I just want to show you the stat cards on each. Right here, I'll show you the Obsidian Steed. As you guys can see, it has +2 damage, -1 accuracy, -1 fire rate, -1 handling, and +1 mobility. Now, let's see the HBR Insanity. It's got +1 damage, +2 fire rate, -1 handling, and the ability to not use any optical attachments. Now, if you just look at the stat cards, you can see that the Obsidian Steed looks worse than the Insanity. You know, just because the Insanity doesn't lose as much as the Bow. But overall, the Bow is a better starting weapon. So, let's start off with category number 1, which is going to be iron sights. I'm going to say that this one goes to the Obsidian Steed. I feel like it has cleaner iron sights. It's easier to track a target. Also, with the Insanity, you can't use any sights, so that kind of can be a minor drawback. And it has that little point at the top. It kind of gets in the way sometimes. It's not bad. They're not, horrible iron sights like the freaking, if any of you guys watch my Gigawatt review, the AE4 Gigawatt, they're not nearly as bad as that. But, I'd say the first category goes to the Steed. So that's 1-0 Steed so far. Damage. Now, they both are a 3 to 4 shot kill, so it's going to be even. The damage profiles, on the other hand, though, are for the Bow, it's going to be 3 at close, 3 at medium, and then 4 at a distance. Where the Insanity, it's 3 close, 4 medium, and then 4 at a distance. So the Bow has a better damage profile, but as far as the range goes of when it transitions into medium range, I'll get into that in a second. So as far as damage goes, I'm going to give the damage to the Bow. So it's 2-0 for the Bow because it has a better damage profile. Next is going to be accuracy. And honestly, I hate to do it, but I'm giving this to the Bow too. The Bow loses 1 in accuracy, but both of these are extremely accurate weapons. I just feel like the Bow is a more accurate weapon once you throw a foregrip on it versus the Insanity when it has a foregrip on it. Both are extremely accurate, don't get me wrong, this is personal preference and I feel like the Bow is a more accurate weapon. Next one is going to be fire rate. Now this one clearly goes to the Insanity. You guys all know the Insanity fires faster. If you can get accurate with those first 3 bullets from the Insanity, that's firing at 1000 RPM and then it drops down to 750. Where with the Bow Obsidian Steed, it starts at 600 RPM and then needs to wind up to 750. So it all depends on what kind of player you are. If you're an accurate player, you're definitely going to get more rewarded with the Insanity. The next category is going to be range. Now like I said, these are both 3 to 4 shot weapons, but the Bow drops down to a 4-shot kill at 1200 in-game units, where the Insanity actually drops down to a 4-shot kill after 896 in-game units. So the Bow is going to have a longer 3-shot kill range, giving it the nudge in this category as well. So right now, we're up to 4-1 versus the Steed versus the Insanity. So it's not looking too good for the Insanity. I don't want to get it twisted though, guys. I really love the HBR Insanity. I don't have anything against it. It's one of my favorite weapons of the game. So I don't want any hate in the comments. The next category is going to be hip fire, and as you guys know from looking at the stat cards, both lose a point in handling, which, as you guys know, is hip fire. So they're both going to have an increase in 10% to the hip fire cone, which actually makes it worse. So it's going to be a draw here. Next is going to be ADS time. Now, the Bow has a slightly faster ADS than the Insanity, so the Bow wins another category yet again. Looks. Now this category is going to be all subjective. Personally, I prefer the HBR Insanity I feel like it's a better looking weapon. The Bow kind of looks like this weird, I don't know, it looks like a space rifle or something. I don't even know. But the HBR Insanity has that traditional assault rifle look. Definitely get the nod for that. So, if you guys are looking at the stats, the Steed does win. I'm sorry to say, I hate to say, I like the Insanity a lot, but the Steed wins out. It has a longer 3-shot kill range, does have a slower fire rate, but it's more of a predictable, it's an easier to use weapon. Whereas the Insanity has a faster fire rate, and if you're an accurate player, if you can make sure that you're hitting those first 3 shots each time you aim at somebody, you're going to have a faster time to kill. So what we've learned, you know, basically all we can take from this is that the Insanity is going to reward an accurate player, where the Bow is a more consistent weapon. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this elite weapon comparison. If you did, please smack that like button. It really helps my channel grow, helps get the content out there, and I love you guys. So let me know down in the comment section which weapon you guys prefer. Jesus, my phone always goes off. I'm sorry, guys. Have an awesome day. My name is Phonics, and I'm out. Peace, guys.